Hey y'all, it's me again. So I've been thinking again. This happens to me all the time. But I wrote down some things that I've been thinking about that I wanted to share with you guys. Bear with me cuz it's kind of a lot. So in my last video, I taught a little bit about blessings and curses, and as I was thinking about it, it really struck me how much I really used to overcomplicate this really simple principle. So in the Bible, it says, "See, I'm setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing, if you obey the commands of the Lord your God that I'm giving you today. The curse, if you disobey the commands of the Lord your God." So, I'm really glad God gave me some revelation about this because, if you're like me, when you were growing up, you saw these horror movies and they portray curses as this mystical and terrifying supernatural thing that is completely out of people's control, where bad things happen to good people and like ghost story stuff. So I think that view on curses is confusing and it's misleading because I believe that they can be supernatural and terrifying, but I also believe that they have causes that are rooted in the natural, and that as long as we have Jesus, they are not out of our control. These are things that we can stop and prevent. So, for the sake of this video, I want you to think of curses not as something out of a ghost story, but in a more realistic way, like as consequences of your actions. We'll put it like that, I guess. So I want to keep it really simple. I'll use my life as an example. In my addiction, I made bad choices, and this brought curses onto my life. I used drugs, and this brought on the curse of addiction and sickness, and this led me not to do the things required of me as a mother, and that led to the curse of being absent from my daughter's life, of not being able to be a mother, which is, part of my purpose here on this earth. So, and how not being in my daughter's life has affected my daughter's life can kind of give you an idea of a generational curse, one that is being broken in the name of Jesus, but a generational curse and how these things are passed down. So I also stole from people in my addiction, and this brought on the curse of like their anger and their retaliation towards me. I invited things into my life that that weren't intended for it and that weren't safe. So when God said He placed before you blessings and curses, it simply means that He placed before you a choice. He gave you free will to choose how you will live and what you will pass down. If you live right and you follow the Lord, then the things that you are doing will naturally bring about blessings and good things for you. But if you are not following the Lord and you are living in sin, then curses, in my mind, are the consequences of your wrong choices. When He said He places before us life and death, I think we are meant to live with purpose, joy, connection to the world and others, and love above all else. And anything that robs us of any of these things that God intended for us to have is death. It is bringing death. It is the opposite of life. So we'll just end with John 10:10. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. Thanks for listening. Bye.